So last night around 10, 11, or 12, I was trying to see if anybody was available to go with me today to Universal, but nobody was. Because of how last minute it is. Everybody else either had plans and some of them had classes because Full Sail does not have the same spring break as other colleges in the area. So I'm going alone. Now I just have to decide Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure. Oh yeah, good morning SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. Really? I should lock my car when parked in a theme park parking lot? I would have never guessed. Thank you, parking pass receipt, for telling me to lock my car. I would have left it unlocked otherwise. Hashtag sarcasm. Also, I'm parked on the roof of the parking garage. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Okay, now I can go into the park. Okay, remember I'm parked in row 660 on the Cat in the Hat parking section. I get the feeling the attractions are this way. Don't know where I got that from. Okay, I'll stop being sarcastic. No, I won't. I like being sarcastic. Okay, now I need to decide whether I want to visit the Harry Potter world or the new Simpsons world more, because that'll influence my decision between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. I mean, I've been to the Harry Potter world, so I'll go to Islands of Adventure next time I come here. Heading to Universal. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba, na, 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 na. I don't know the rest of this theme. I know what goes on. It's usually a little bit longer, but Universal, okay. Okay, let's take a moment and prepare ourselves for a fucking awesome day. That's a reference to Magic Mountain Madness, a earlier vlog from my first year. Anyways, gonna get in line to get into the park now. Okay, I'm not gonna do an interactive vlog because a lot of the rides are like those motion ones where they're like for 3D glasses and such, so it doesn't make for good footage. Also copyright infringement. So I'm just gonna enjoy my day and not film the rides. Well, this is new. I think it replaced the Jimmy Neutron ride. I don't know, but it's actually the first ride I'm gonna go on. I got here and there were a bunch of character meetups, and so I got a picture with Scooby-Doo, Betty Boop, and then I was in line for the Simpsons meetup, but the line was too long. Well, that's gonna be a fun wait. I think I'll come back to this ride. Instead, I'm gonna go on this roller coaster. It's the only roller coaster in the whole park, I believe, that's outdoors at least. So, yeah, let's hope there's a single rider's line, because being the only roller coaster, it's quite popular. 10 minutes, that's a great wait time, actually, compared to the 80-minute wait for the Minion rides. As far as roller coasters go, it was pretty tame, just saying. It's no X2 at Magic Mountain, Six Flags in California. Link here to that video. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to this ride. 70 minutes. I mean, that's better than 80 minutes, but it's not that much better. This is a Minion ride, by the way. So pretty much every single ride that was on this main road when I was little has been replaced. Every single ride except for Twister. I guess some things are timeless and never need to be replaced. Nostalgia. I remember going on this ride when I was a little kid and being terrified. It's all just theme park magic right now. So there was a part of that ride that I don't necessarily remember. I don't remember getting water splashed on me, but everything else is exactly as I remember it. And there's no modern technology in the ride. They still hoist a cow across the stage on wires. They did not update anything to like cheesy sci-fi digital stuff. Why did I say sci-fi? I meant CGI. Anyways, yeah, some things just stand the test of time because twisters are still quite relevant. I do have to say the roller coaster and the fact that a lot of the facade back there is sun bleached kind of ruins the effect, but I'm in New York suddenly. Look at this ancient technology. I wonder if it's compatible with my iPhone. Well, it's time to go on the mummy ride, which is one of the weirdest queues ever. You go from being in a museum to suddenly being in an ancient Egyptian tomb, which I guess could make sense. Going the right way? This way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, they do set up Egyptian tombs inside museums, but no more steps. Gotta pay attention, it's kind of dark here. Funny story about this ride. The first time I went on this ride, it was like the first year since they transformed the King Kong ride into this ride, and my mom doesn't really like roller coasters, and there is a section of the ride that is kind of like a roller coaster. Well, I was sitting next to my mom, and during the really fast parts, just hair all in my face. It was an interesting first time on this ride, needless to say. I wonder what kind of games of amusement you can find at a Starbucks coffee. For some reason, every single time I come to this theme park, I always go around it in the same direction. So it's usually around or just past lunchtime when I'm entering the San Francisco portion. And I always go to Richter's Burger Co. for lunch. So let's go, shall we? Well, lunch was a bit more expensive than I intended, but I got one of these, which I get free refills, I believe, hopefully, all around the park until closing. So, in a way, the extra expense saves me money, sort of, in the long run. Unfortunately, disaster, formerly earthquake, is having technical difficulties, so I will have to come back to it. Looks like they're adding some Harry Potter stuff to this park too, with a little bit of London, with King's Crossing. There's a double-decker bus over there, but it's currently being built, and thus forth no rides exist in there yet, if any. So I asked, within the next few months, the London section will be open, and inside the King's Crossing station, they will have a platform 9 3/4 that has a Hogwarts Express that takes you to the Hogwarts world over at Islands of Adventure. It's unclear if you need to have a pass for Islands of Adventure or both parks in order to take it. But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're connecting the parks. So that's pretty cool. Nice use of their space, actually. Let's go kick some ass on the Men in Black Alien Attack ride. You wanna know what's funny? Sometimes the singles line moves a lot quicker than the express pass line, and they paid extra not to wait in line. I'm going to Krusty Land. So there's Flaming Moe's, Krusty Burger, Cletus's Chicken Shack, the Frying Dutchman, Luigi's, Lisa's Tea House of Horror. That's really it as far as food goes. And in here we have Moe's Tavern. That's actually really cool. Okay, I couldn't resist getting a Flaming Moe. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what I get.
Join my religion, Mo. It's great. No hell, no healing.
The love tester doesn't lie. Hey, it's the time-traveling DeLorean from the second Back to the Future. I know it's the second because it has the Mr. Fusion on the back. If it had the thing in the front, it would be the third. If it didn't have the Mr. Fusion, it would be the first. And the time-traveling locomotive engine from the end of Back to the Future 3. This is the last souvenir I'm gonna get. And I'm going to save it for breakfast for the next couple of days. I'm not eating it now. Another ride that has stood the test of time. I heard rumors a couple years ago they were going to tear it down and replace it, but they didn't. So last time I was at Universal LA, I thought that Universal Florida didn't have a Transformers ride. I was wrong. Well, I might as well get in line. If I want to ride this ride, in roughly 60 minutes the park will be closing, so I'll be one of the last people to ride it today. Well, that ride was interesting. I mean, it was still fun, but it was rather short. I still prefer the Jimmy Neutron ride that used to be there, where you would like fly through all the Nickelodeon cartoon worlds. That was a lot more fun and a little bit longer, but it's still a good ride. I hope you guys remembered where I parked the car. Row 660 on the Cat in the Hat parking section. Thank you, Cat in the Hat 660. That sounds right. Now it's time to go shopping for the week. Tomorrow I dine on Hamburger Helper. Tonight I'm dining on supermarket sushi. So I kind of didn't sleep well the previous night. Maybe subconsciously I was really excited to go to Universal or something like that. I don't know, but I'm starting to like fall asleep in my desk chair. So good night, whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. If you enjoy watching my vlogs, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Awkward cut to outro. I'm going to bed.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben STALK that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineSHate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.